what would an iMac look like if we upgraded it and made it out of aluminum and glass? Well, it looks like this. This is the new iMac design, and it's just stunning. We've managed to make it even thinner than before. So this is the new iMac, and this is the one it's replacing. Look at that. It's just gorgeous.
So here we are, roughly 10 whole years after this 2009 iMac Core Duo was manufactured and released onto the world. Arguably, most computers of this age, when it comes to using modern software, become only suitable for light tasks such as word processing and internet browsing. You'll notice straight away that this one is running Apple's latest operating system, at the time of recording, Mojave. And you'll also notice the icons there for Final Cut Pro and Paint Shop. And yes, they are the latest versions. How will it cope with modern computing tasks such as HD streaming video, gaming and video editing in HD? On the gaming side of things, obviously this is not going to play the latest and greatest games. But if you want to do that, you're really not going to be buying a 10-year-old iMac now. Emulation and casual gaming is a different question though. So first of all, let's look at the system we have in front of us. This Core Duo was originally purchased by me from a Facebook Marketplace ad for the princely sum of £30 without original keyboard or mouse. I assume that the seller thought that the scratch on the left hand side of the bezel and the fact that, at the time, the foot was covered in stickers devalued it. Or it may be that they were truly not aware of the value of this computer. If you're interested in seeing what this was like when I bought it, there's a link up there to the video I made when I bought it. Up there somewhere. Anyway, the screen of this beauty is 20 inches, which is in colour, yes! Across the top, if you get really bored, you can count 1680 pixels, and down the side, you'll find 1050 pixels. At least that is what Apple claims, and you may want to count them to make sure you've not been ripped off. Under the hood, this puppy sports a 2.66 GHz Core 2 Duo processor from Intel. Supporting this, it has a GeForce 9400M video card with 256 MB of VRAM. Main memory is DDR3, and although this originally supported two 1GB memory cards, giving it 2 GB of memory, I have swapped this out for a single 4GB stick. This puppy can take up to 8GB of memory. The hard drive is a traditional serial ATA mechanical type, running at 7200 RPM and giving 320GB of storage. On the side, you will find the 8x speed Super Drive DVD-ROM drive thingy. I've looked everywhere for the normal unsuper drive, but its location has yet to be found. Where is Indiana Jones when you need the bugger? On the ass end of this computer, which came in this very attractive black plastic. Yes, I'm being ironic here. You will find a headphone optical digital output, mini jack, an audio optical digital audio input, that's a lot, mini jack, 4 times USB 2 ports, a Firewire 800 port, gigabit Ethernet, and mini display port. The system also has a built-in microphone and an inside camera. This computer has appeared in several videos, first of all where I upgraded it from its native Leopard operating system to Sierra, which it natively supported. I then tried to upgrade it to High Sierra, which it does not natively support, but a firmware password prevented this from being done successfully. It was about 6 months before I came across the method to remove the password, and if you're interested in how I did that, there is a link also to that video above. After that, I managed to upgrade it to macOS Mojave, for which it is not officially supported. If you want to know how I did that, then after you watch this video, click on the link above to go to the tutorial video I made about that. How does it cope with running modern software? First of all, how does it cope with Mojave as an operating system? Let's switch it on and find out. As you can see, from cold to desktop, minus the time it takes to put the password in, I don't have one of the latest and greatest Macs to compare this to, but if you do, please leave the time it takes yours to do this in the comments. Don't forget to tell us which model of Mac this is. Okay, let's first of all have a look at how the operating system runs on this. So here we are on the desktop, and if I open Finder, straight away, no issues. We can, disk drive, yep, straight up, no issues, look at that, all works fine. Desktop, documents, downloads, yep, all running fine. If I open Safari, straight into Safari, open Opera, which hasn't been opened on this session. Let's see how quickly that opens. Just thinking about it. Obviously things like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Photoshop are going to run much slower. And there we go, there's Opera open, and with this we can just hit Apple and up comes Apple's site. No dramas. Everything operating system wise seems to run fine. Class. As you can see, doing simple things around the desktop with the OS is reasonably smooth. How about word processing? Well, I don't think we need to waste time on that. We all know that even this system is going to adequately handle word processing, etc. The internet. Well, that's one of the main things that you lot are going to be using this for. So let's see how well it will handle that. So how well does it handle the internet? Well, I've got Safari started up here, and as you can see, I've got YouTube and all scrolling fine through there. Click on a video of mine and you can see how fast it just fires up. No issues. I'm going to have to cut this bloody advert off. I have to talk all over it. Yes, oh, I hate these bloody adverts on my own videos. Terrible. There we go. So, spin forwards and backwards through it. There we go. And we can go to cinema mode. No issues. Straight to it.
As you
and
remember, you were talking with him.
Going back a bit.
You likely have
there we go. No problems.
Which could have changed
full screen.
The world.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you?
So scrolling through. No issues there.
Games were ever released for the system.
That's fine. So that's on 720p because it defaults to that. Let's see if I can get some 1080p for you. Okay, and here's some 1080p video. I've killed the volume because it's awful and it's annoying, but there you go. 1080p, streaming off the internet, all works fine. How about some online gaming? Okay, online flash gaming, and I've got to this point to get through all the bloody adverts, but let's play Plants vs. Zombie. Would you like to use... Yes, I would. Use every time. Go. Ooh. Oh, God. More ads. More ads. We're back. Right, online flash gaming, and I've forwarded to this bit to get past all the adverts, but here we have Plants vs. Zombies, so we click to start. I'm going to turn her down a wee bit so you can hear me. Right, okay, start adventure. And as you can see, your house, zombies. I've never played this, I have no idea what I'm doing, so that's a good sign, isn't it? Click on a speed packet to pick it up. Cool. Plant my seed. Click on the phone song to collect it. There you go. Need to grow more plants. Okay, right. More of them. More of them. Don't let the zombies reach the house. And... okay, so... okay, right, get them. Can we move the plants? No, right, okay. So we can put that there and fire at the zombie wombies. There we go. So as you can see, it works fine for online flash gaming. So that's all good. Now, obviously, with the hardware under the hood, there are going to be limitations on what you can play. This is where you're going to have to compromise with this machine. Obviously, with its original Leopard operating system, I could have downloaded games from that era and they would have run fine. Now, with Mojave on board, it can theoretically run modern games, but performance is definitely going to suffer. Okay, to see how this handles modern gaming, we've downloaded the Code of War, Shooter Online, and we're going to see how she does. Code of War. As you can't see on the camera screen, but there are little bits of fire going up here. Right, okay, let's have a look at this thing. So, battle. Code of War. Buy a premium account for multiple benefits. No, thank you. Don't use them. Alright. Connecting to server. And let's see how it handles it. So we can look around. We can aim. Ooh. And we can fire. Now, it is a little bit choppy, to be honest, which makes controlling a little bit fun, but basically working. So have a look at moving around. Oh, no, no. Escape. Escape, escape, escape. Oh, I must have died. Okay, let's have another go at that. Right. Random map. Cemetery of ships. You'll do. Free for all. Yes, I like free for alls. You'll do. Play. Battle. Don't want to buy anything. I just want to play the game. Alright, come on then. Connecting server. And so here we go. Let's have a look around. If I do that, I can... Yes, like that. Right, so, yeah, moving around is fine. Well, it's a bit choppy, to be honest, but there we go. But that's probably much to do with my movement as anything else. But there you go, we can look around. Fire stuff, and yeah, it's a little choppy, but it's usable. Let's see if we can find another one of these games to test this with. I'll be right back. Right, for our next bit of entertainment, we've got Mini RC Racers from the App Store. So let's have a look at this, see what happens. I've got this graphics set or maximum, just to see what happens when it does. Play our new games, Far Racing, yeah, whatever. Oh right, circuit races, sprint races, coin racing. I assume that's like arcade. Okay, you'll do. Well, let's see how it handles this thing then. Press R to reset the car. Okay, it's all arrows on this one. So, well, I must say, at least with this game, no issues. Look at that. Runs that fine straight off the App Store. Oh, a little bit of twitchy there. Let's have a look. Ready? See if we can get that ramp. Why am I rubbish? Oh, I'm so crap. Right. Okay, let's see if we can get one that's got multiple players. Race. Okay, that's how long it takes to do it. No dramas so far. Okay, we've got multiple players, let's go!
One, go!
This should challenge it more with all these other cars around. But as you can see, it's not fussed at all. Wow, this is incredible. To think that a computer that's basically 10 years old is doing this with no issues. Little twitch there. as it loads more scenery. Whee! Oh, mines, we like mines. Is that no, it's an Audi. Going under the Audi, stuck under the Audi. Oh dear. That's ruined my game. Bloody Audis. Arrgh. But there you go. You can see quickly there that even with this modern game, it works fine. So you can download stuff off the App Store, and it seems a little friend here is going to have no major issues. So happy with that. One thing this is going to rock at: emulation. And to do emulation, I'm going to need this beauty, which was given to me by RetroTech100, who does retro gaming videos. So if you're into that, go and check his videos on his channel. You will not be disappointed. Link up there and link in description below. Right, let's have a look at emulation. Okay, with thanks to OpenEMU, we have Space Harrier here on the Mega Drive. Let's turn it up a little bit and let's see if we can go full screen. Seems so good so far. Let's have a look. Right. Ready. And there we go. And let's just wait till some enemies appear. There we go. And as you can see, on the Mega Drive here, she's having absolutely no problem emulating that to a T. Which is nice. There we go. So, Mega Drive emulation on a 2009 iMac. Okay, right. And now for something a little bit more taxing. How about Ridge Racer on the original PlayStation using OpenEMU? Let's see if this works. First of all, we'll try it in normal mode, windowed, and see how well we do there. Love the fact you get to play this while you're waiting on this game. Great! Yes! Cool. And go on then, let's push it onto full screen and see how she does. This should really test the mettle of this. Okay, we'll go with all the defaults. Just get it going and have a look how she does. Ooh, running fine. Seems to be fine. No, not wrong there. Right, okay. I have to say, everything looks normal. Oh, I like this. This is good. Obviously, I'm using the arcade stick instead of a PlayStation controller at the moment, but, you know, can't complain. Everything's playing as it should. So work out what does what with this version. But no complaints about performance. No, that doesn't break. But with a proper controller, I'd be drifting. So, yeah. To be honest, I thought it would. We'd have at least some performance deterioration, but it's showing absolutely nothing here. So, I am really impressed with that because I've never done anything like this before with it. So, there we go. That is the Sony PlayStation running Ridge Racer on a 2009, 10-year-old at this point, iMac. Really impressive. Right, next. Another popular use for computers is obviously video editing, something I've done a couple of times, but it turns out this will run the latest version of Final Cut Pro. But how will it perform? Let's have a look. Right, we're going to test how fast this renders at both 720p and 1080p. I did try to get some 4K footage just for giggles to see how well it does, but it wouldn't download it. So we're going to go with 720 and 1080p. Here I've got a 720p bit of movie which I've cut down to 30 seconds. I downloaded this off YouTube, free footage. So going to be 30 seconds each. This first one will be 720p. We'll see how well it does. So if I press File, Share, Master File, Next, and we'll call this 720p, and hit Save, and we'll see how fast it does it. So there we go, and that was done in 48 seconds. So let's press play. There we go. 720p. So, right, for the second test, we're going to go with the 1080p. Once again, it's 30 seconds of video. So let's see how fast it can handle this one. And that was 1 minute 46 seconds. So if you're the patient type of person, this is very usable for doing HD videos. 4K I imagine will take a hell of a lot longer, and it's probably going to deteriorate quite a bit if you put filters on, but as you can see, it is usable. Just going to take you a little bit longer. So, as you can see from our experiments, the 2009 iMac Core Duo, even 10 years later, is still a very capable machine that will run the latest software, search the web find, and if you're patient, will even handle your video editing requirements. And if you top this thing up to 8GB of memory and stuck an SSD card in it, this thing is really going to fly. If you enjoy this sort of video, then please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to be alerted of future videos. You can join us on Facebook and Twitter, and if you really like the channel, you can support us through Patreon. Links below. Just remains me to say thank you very much for watching.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.